Synergy Heavy Duty Steering Kit for 1999 to 2004 Ford Super Duty F-250 and F-350. Raise and support the vehicle and remove the front wheels. Begin by removing the factory drag link. Start at the pitman arm. Remove the cotter pin and loosen the castle nut. Do not remove it all the way, so when the taper is separated, the drag link doesn't fall straight down. Using a large hammer or tie rod separator tool, break the taper from the pitman arm. Remove the castle nut and droop the drag link all the way to the ground. On the other side of the drag link, remove the cotter pin and loosen but do not remove the castle nut. Break the taper using a tie rod end separator or a large hammer. Remove the drag link from the vehicle and set it aside. Remove the steering stabilizer from the tie rod. Remove the cotter pin and loosen the castle nuts from both of the steering arms, and then separate the tie rod ends from the steering arm. Remove the factory tie rod from the vehicle and set it aside. During the film process, we keep the joints dry to help keep our mechanics' hands clean. It's important to note that all of our joints come with anti-seize already applied, but we recommend adding an additional coating for heavier wear and tear. If you are replacing a joint or feel that you need more protection, we suggest liberally coating the threaded surfaces. This extra step will ensure better protection against rust and make any future maintenance easier. Install the Synergy tie rod. Use the included 0.3-inch washer between the arm and the castle nut. Snug down, but do not torque the castle nut. Turn the steering all the way driver's side until the steering is on the steering stops. Ensure that the steering stabilizer is fully extended. Install the 40-40-50 clamp using the socket head Allen screws. With the steering at full lock driver, verify that the extended steering stabilizer engages the half-inch bolt hole. With the steering stabilizer clamped in the correct position, torque the socket head cap screws to 15 foot-pounds. Reinstall the steering stabilizer with the included half-inch bolt and washer, and torque the half-inch bolt to 50 foot-pounds. With the steering stabilizer installed, begin installing the drag link. Start on the tie rod side. On the pitman arm side of the drag link, install the thick WFH8-9 washer and then the castle nut. Torque the rod end castle nuts to 70 foot-pounds and then further tighten to align the cotter pin hole. Never loosen castle nuts in order to align the cotter pin hole. Install the cotter pins. With the tie rod fully bolted in, you need to set the toe of the truck. If you use our Synergy alignment plates, this can be done easily with one person at a single tape measure. Adjust the toe by turning the double adjuster assembly, the silver nut on the driver's side of the tie rod, in or out of the tie rod bar so that the toe setting is correct. Do not thread the rod end on the double adjuster more than 3 1/8 inch out of the bar. If the bar must be adjusted longer, remove the passenger side rod end from the steering knuckle on the non-double adjuster side and thread that tie rod end out. Do not thread this tie rod end out more than 3 1/8 of an inch. Once the alignment has been set, tighten the passenger side pinch bolt to 60 foot-pound, and this should lock the double adjuster in place. Tighten further if needed, do not exceed 90 foot-pounds. Perform the same operation on the pinch bolt on the other side of the tie rod. Tighten the pinch bolt on the bottom of the drag link to lock the drag link in place. Now we're going to center the steering wheel by turning the double adjuster on the pitman arm side of the drag link. It may be necessary to perform a test drive in order to properly align the steering wheel. Here we're just showing how you can adjust the drag link length by turning the double adjuster. With the drag link length set, tighten the pinch bolt to 60 foot-pounds. Do not exceed 90. Lower the vehicle back on the ground and reinstall the wheels. Set the truck back on the ground and torque the lug nuts to the factory spec of 165 foot-pounds. Installation is now complete. For more information about this product or other Synergy products, visit us at synergymfg.com.